Thank you, sir. Thank you. I think we've got it now. I think we've got it fixed up now. And I'm back on. I got a lot of buttons here, I think. So we'll see. Let's see. Okay. I think you should be able to hear me, Steve, on the live stream. And welcome to everybody that is on the live stream. I don't see that we had a question about Delcom. And by the way, if you have a question or if you have a comment or if you have an observation, please, please, please.
WA5T SkyWarn. This is K5 XPF.
XPF, go ahead.
The wind is down to 6 miles an hour now. The rain has stopped. Barometer is the same, 29.68. And I'm going to shut down the station.
All right, sir. Thank you very much for the help. Good night. Good night, and we'll hopefully not have to press you into service again. WA5 TNK Acadiana SkyWarn.
Good evening.
Okay.
Okay, hold on a sec.
All right. So in the Delcom area,
Delcom ERAS.
yeah, there's some heavy thunderstorms just moving into that area right now. Just moved through that area, but they're still there, and they're producing some gusty, very gusty winds.
Okay, you heard that?
Gusty winds possibly as high as 60 to 80 miles an hour.
60 to 80 miles an hour winds right now, and they already have one passed through, and it looks like there's going to be some work on it. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, so we're back on the radar. I'm back on the Lake Charles feed. It looks like most of the intense activity is centered right around Henderson at this point. Possibility of a tornado in that area. If it is a tornado in that area, it'd be rain wrapped. Please stay in your safe place for the moment. This is not over. It's not over. Please stay in your safe place. And there is an indication on radar that we have some violent weather in that area. Let's take a look here. Just a moment. Could very, very easily be an F1 tornado or F2 tornado in here, right in this area. This is a very high wind area, southeast of St. Martinville. Some wind gust in there as high as, it looks like right at 90 miles an hour. I saw one, there we go. 88 mile an hour wind gusts at altitude, just east of Oroville. Some 65 mile an hour winds. There we go, there we go, there we go. I got to figure out, Guy, why this darn thing is transitioning over, and I don't know why, but I'll figure it out. OBS. So we shall see.
Autoville's out of power.
Arneville? Yeah.
I just heard from Betty.
I'm sure. Arneville is out of power. Let me call National Weather Service real quickly.
It sounds like it's picking up over there.
Who said that?
I called to let her know that they have a warning. She said that they've closed all the blinds, but she's going to look in the hall to see if they put the people in the hall.
Yeah.
But she said you could hear it was picking up.
Yeah. Okay, there's some big winds just to the east of Lauraville. I'm going to try to pay a little more attention to this. We do have a tornado warning in effect. Let me call National Weather Service. Okay, hold on. We'll give him a shout.
National Weather Service, Lake Charles.
Hey, good evening. It's Ed Roy Lafayette. Got an odds for you.
Okay, go ahead.
It's winds of 6.5 miles per hour measured on Tempest. And that's at the corner of Bendel and South College. We had 1.19 inches of rain.
1.19?
Correct. With the passage of that second burst, that MCC.
Mm-hmm.
And we had, as I said, wind gusts of 6.5.
Okay, and where was that again? Bendel? B-E-N-D-E-L-L?
B-E-N-D-E-L Road at South College.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay, thanks, bye. Okay, so National Weather Service has that odds. We have numerous power outages being reported. I'm not seeing anything on the chat right now. If you, let's see something. I don't know why I'm not seeing anything on chat. If you can, send me something on chat, something that I can just make sure chat is working. That would be great. I would appreciate it. Go ahead, Steve.
They're reporting numerous trees down on the east side of St. Landry Parish. Reports of high winds in Melville. Multiple trees on homes in Cross Springs.
All right, sir. Thank you. Hey, Steve, if you don't mind, try to send me a text message on, or chat message on the live stream.
Yes, sir. Yeah, it's working.
For some reason, I can't see it, darn it.
Yeah, we got your howdy. We got your howdy, but other than that, it's working. It's 5WE. Kevin just reported Broussard out of electricity, 40-mile-an-hour winds, 0.75 inches in 5 minutes.
That's impressive. Thank you, sir. Okay, so we're still tracking weather that's coming through the area. Wind gust anywhere from 40 to 60 to 70 miles an hour. We have numerous reports of power outages throughout the area. So if you have an observation, please send it to us here. Charlie, I'm going to ask you for some help. I can't see the observations, so if you pass them along on SkyWarn, that would be great. and I think we'll go from there. I'm going to go back to the National Weather Service radar at Lake Charles, and we're watching as this hoorah moves on through the area. I think we're going to continue to see this for the next hour or so. Let's take a look around the area. We've been concentrating mostly on central Acadiana. What I want to do now is I want to go expand it out just a little bit so that we can look at all the area around here. And let's see, satellite radar, okay. All right, so this is the velocities.
This is KF5VH.
Again, 5VH, hit 'em.
I am unable to initiate a text message, but I see other text messages and will relay to Slack as appropriate.
All right, thank you, sir, appreciate it. Especially the power outages since they're so numerous.
Roger that.
Bobby says in her area they have hail going on.
Where's that?
So she's kind of
Okay, getting a report of some hail over on the central part of Broadmoor subdivision, I think it is. Let me see here if I can zero in a little bit on that, and maybe we can make some heads or tails of it. Let's see. There's Abbeville. Here's Lafayette. We still have some heavy winds that are here in the area, and it looks like that's going to continue for just a little bit. We did have some tornado warnings, but I don't know if we had any tornadoes. I think we had more straight line winds than anything else. I did hear some transformers popping when this thing came through, or some line fuses popping when this thing came through. So I'm sure LUS and all the other utility companies are going to have stuff to reset and repair possibly. But we shall see. We shall see what we shall see. Let's see here. I'm trying to get my chat back up. Yeah, temperatures falling a little bit. Of course, that's the cold air pouring out of the thunderstorms. But looks like things are calming down just a little bit. Okay, so let's see here.
Did you get Jack back yet?
I have not, Charlie. I have not, no sir.
Okay, Judy Silver reports positive tornado.
I've got some static on you. Say again.
Yeah, Judy Silver reports possible tornado.
Can anybody relay?
This is from Bobby's Ring camera.
Well,
I'm gonna try the big radio.
Mountainside Drive.
you're loud and clear.
Yeah, walkie-talkie, obviously a little bit of static on the input. Judy Silver reports possible tornado
right, sir. Did she say if there was any damage? Over.
Reported damage. Just possible fighting.
Okay, doke. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
If you know, whenever you leave Regin, you go down,
Okay, back to the radar now. I think tour of the radar would be in order here. Let me.
It's sent.
Okay, thank you, Steve. Let's see if we can. Get back to the reflectivity mode.
Out and sunset.
Understand the power is out in sunset.
Yeah, that's reported by Angela Mosley.
All right, sir. Thank you, Steve. If you would pass it along. Also, power out from Sunset to Arnaville, and that's Entergy. Okay, currently.
Roger.
Currently, we have a severe thunderstorm warning in effect. If you are watching this in St. Martinville, let me do this. Hang on just a second. This might be of interest. I think we're going to see some impressive lightning. This is a camera in Broussard from Cajun Broadband. And thanks to our friends over at Cajun Broadband for supplying access to the camera there. This is looking back toward the northwest. And that's, I think, some pretty impressive lightning. The lightning continues. Okay, so this is continuing to move on toward the east. Let's see, we had our St. Francisville folks with us. Our St. Francisville guy. Here's Zachary, here's Baker, New Road, St. Francisville. St. Francisville, you're about to get some more, if you're still with us. You're about to get some more wind and rain. The second lobe of that complex is coming through you. And also notice back behind here, there's some stuff brewing around Mamu. So we're going to have to watch that. Let me see something here. Okay, here we are. We are no longer on emergency power. The generator has shut down, cycled down. Thank you. And I want to welcome everybody that's here. Hopefully this is of some value to you. Hopefully it's some help to you. And let's see if I can. I'm still fighting to try to get this doggone chat thing back up. I'll have to figure it out when I have more time, I suppose. Okay, so this is, let's go back to National Weather Service radar at Lake Charles. New Iberia is just still under the gun a little bit. Here's New Iberia. Generette, be careful. You're in an area that's very dense as far as the rain is concerned, and it looks like there's some rotation there, but it's very broad rotation. So I don't think that's a tornado, but I do think it's some pretty good winds in that area. That thunderstorm is moving toward the northeast right at 50 miles an hour. So it'll be in Sherrington at 10:30, and at 10:41 it'll be that far up the road. Some very heavy winds. Right here, and we had these heavy winds are very just north of Morgan City and Patterson. We had some very heavy winds here as well in the Lafayette area. Here's an area of concern that's moving into the Denham Springs area. Station calling, go ahead. You understand you've been without power in Youngsville for 4 or 5 minutes, is that correct?
It's correct.
QSL, thank you, sir. Okay, so we're still looking. Okay, so here we are. I'm going to run the radar back in motion. Here's a real suspicious area. Your White Castle. Generate, you got some heavy rains. That's about it for you. Oh, let's see, what do we have as far as reflectivity is concerned? It looks like that stuff is dying down, but boy, I'll tell you what, Plocherville and Napoleonville are about to catch it. Donaldsonville, same thing. If you know anybody over there, you can get them on here and we'll help them get through this. Arlene, I think you're absolutely right. I think you're absolutely right. My voice is wearing out. I tell you what, though, I gotta tell you, sir, sincerely, it's a pleasure to have everybody here with us tonight, and feel like we're doing something productive with this live stream. I know a lot of the broadcast facilities can't just stop what they're doing and do nothing but weather, because I mean they've got to make a living. Let's face it. But it's nice to be able to offer this, and apparently there are a lot of folks that enjoy it, benefiting from it. Hopefully, we shall see. I'm going to let this radar run for just a moment. Still some heavy thunderstorms down around Youngsville, south of Youngsville, near Iberia. I think that gives you a pretty good idea of what's going on. I'm going to There we go. We'll let that run for just a moment. Most of the heavy weather has moved on east of us now. We are still, I think, in a tornado watch area. But it looks like that threat is diminishing rapidly as we head into the evening. I see we have some more coastal stuff. If you're off in the Gulf of Mexico watching this, we do have a coastal statement. Let's see what it says. Special marine warning expires in an hour. From Chaffalat to East Cote Blanche Bay. Severe thunderstorm producing waterspouts near Marsh Island, moving eastward at 50 knots. So small craft, watch out. That could turn you over. Especially at night when you can't see them coming. That's tough. Okay, let's see if we can. Let's see if we can turn that camera a little bit. This is our friends at Broadband, Cajun Broadband's Tower Cam down in Broussard, and they've given us access to it. And you can see the lightning. That's what we're seeing on radar and visually with the eyeballs. Really a lightning show, huh? That's what you never want to see through the windshield of an airplane when you're flying into it. Never, ever, ever. Of course, in the hurricane stuff, it's a lot like that. But that's a different kind of flying. Oh, I'm sure. Just got a report they didn't have electricity in Karen Crew, and I'm not surprised at that at all. So Baton Rouge is getting it now. Denham Springs. Okay.
Again, Shirley, you're down. Illinois.
Yeah. Trying to see if this was working earlier, so I'm assuming that I guess the atmosphere is affecting the input.
Something's going on.
I'm plugged in the outside radio and the S meter shot up to about F9 with no signal, so I'm like, God, no.
Okay, thank you for the report.
Well, looks like most of the stuff is heading on to the east of us now. Another rock and roll night. There's going to be a lot of folks out of power. Let me see if I can see how many. I believe that there is a deal here on the radar. And I may be wrong, but let's see. Let me look. Steve, I think what's happening is there's an automatic transition thing. I'm trying to kill it, but I'm not sure how. I'm going to have to take some time tomorrow and figure it out.
Roger, I have the power outage number if you'd like it.
Yeah, let me check something. Just a minute. Okay, let's see. I understand we got a couple of observations from Roddy, who said no hail in Rivers Bend, but he got 0.78 inches, and Chris said no hail in Rivers Bend. Okay, good deal. Thank you for that correction. We did get a report, and I got a picture of hail. I thought it was Rivers Bend, but whatever subdivision it is across Camellia, from where the intersection light is, I don't know which subdivision it is, I guess. I thought it was Rivers Bend, but it's not. River Oaks, maybe? I don't know. Anyhow, they had some hail in there, I think. There's the stuff, heading on to the east. God bless it. Let's let it go. Hmm. 3 inches of rain in Scott. That's a lot of rain. And we're just getting started. We're going to have this again, I think, as we progress for the next couple of days. Well, folks, listen. This is, I think, going to be it. It's going to be quiet to here for a while. Thank you all so very much for participating. It was a rock and roll night, but I think we got through it okay. And tomorrow, if we need it, we will do it again. I should be able to, I don't know if I mentioned this to you or not, but I did create another channel for Acadiana SkyTrack. So if you don't mind, look for that and subscribe to it. I think it's going to alert you when we go live, I think. But we'll see. If you don't mind, go ahead and subscribe to it. Again, thank you very much for being here. Thanks for the participation in the National Weather Service. Thanks you for the observations, and hopefully you didn't have any property damage, and hopefully you are going to sleep safe and sound tonight in the cool of the air conditioner and the quiet of a starry sky.